Hey you guys, so I am back with another video, and in this video I figured I would do a makeup starter kit for beginners, only because if you're new with makeup, there are so many brands out there. It's kind of hard to decipher who have the best products for certain things. So I kind of figured I would just pick my go-to brands for like eyes, face, lip products, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to see what I selected, then of course just keep watching. So starting off, I guess I'll do like your eyes to your face and then to your lips. So starting off, for eyelashes, I would have to say my go-to lashes have to be by Ardell. I love the double up lashes. She also have the one that's called Natural and Glamour. Here's the double up lashes, and I do have them on today. But you guys, she has the best lashes in the drugstore. They're super affordable. The natural lashes are really natural looking, so it's almost like you don't have any lashes on. The double up is more dramatic and it's more like full in your face, and of course the glamour is more subtle. So yes, if you want to try out lashes, I would definitely say get your hands on Ardell lashes. I think you will love it. Moving on to eyeliner, my go-to have to be by NYC. I love their liquid eyeliner. The Rite has faded away because I use this thing like crazy, but it is super inexpensive, and I love it because the tip is really small and it definitely helps to give you a nice control. The only thing is the wand is really long, but again, if you are a beginner, I think it will definitely be beneficial to you because it's super inexpensive, and again, you can really get good control with this product. So love NYC lip liner as my go-to product. And then for eyeshadow primer, I love Milani's eyeshadow primer. This one is in nude, and again, it just helps to make your eyeshadow stick and last all day long. Here is what the product look like, and then blend it out. That's just what it looked like. So again, I love Milani's eyeshadow primer. If you guys haven't tried it, definitely get your hands on it. It is super inexpensive, and I love it for a drugstore option. And then moving on to mascara, I have three go-tos, only because they each do different things. So my first one has to be my Maybelline. It's the Falsies push-up drama mascara, and I love this one because it definitely helps to give you volume with your lashes. Here is the wand. The wand is spaced out really nicely, and I love the individual bristles of the hair. I think this grips your lashes really nicely, so I love this one for volume. And then for length, I love to use a L'Oreal Telescopic for length, only because the one is really small, so it definitely gets in your lashes and it helps to separate them out nicely to give your lashes nice length. So again, I have one for volume and I have one for length. And then for my bottom lashes, I like to use the NYC Instant Lash Mascara, only because the wand is really small, so it helps to grip your bottom lashes really nicely. And I did use it today, and again, it just helped to grip my bottom lashes and to make it look elongated and to give it some nice length. So love those three mascaras. And then for eyeshadows, I would have to say definitely I like NYX eyeshadows, more so their single shadows. I haven't tried the ones in the palette yet, but I love their single shadows. I think they have the best eyeshadows in the drugstore. I used to like Wet n Wild in the past, but lately I haven't really liked their choice selections for eyeshadows. So I have to say definitely try NYX eyeshadows. Their single shadows are typically buy one get one half off. I think you will love those instead. And then moving on to face, for foundation, I have two foundations here with me, but my holy grail foundation hands down have to be the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. They have one for dry skin, they have one for oily skin. I have the one for dry skin. I just think it gives such a flawless coverage. Your face look amazing, and the coverage is medium to full coverage. They knocked this thing out the park. It's comparable to high-end foundation, so definitely say make this your go-to. However, I did include L'Oreal True Match only because they have a wide range of color selections in the drugstore. So with this one, they have a wider selection of color options compared to like other brands, and their foundation is really good as well. This one is medium to full coverage also, but I just prefer the Maybelline Fit Me better. And then moving on to face powders, I would have to say the Maybelline Fit Me, only because it pretty much goes hand in hand with the foundation. So that's why I chose the pressed powder as my go-to powder from the drugstore. And then moving on to concealers, I have two concealer options with me. The first one is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is what the packaging look like. This one is comparable to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. The consistency is amazing. It's easy to blend out, and it's super smooth on the skin. It is a good full coverage under your eyes, but it's not too heavy to where it's going to crease on you. So I just love this concealer. I just think it's the best in the drugstore. And then my second would have to be by LA Girls. Is their Pro Concealer. I have mine in the color Fawn, and I just think this one is like full duty heavy coverage under your eyes, but again, it's not too full to where it's going to crease on you or to where it's going to look like really cakey under your eyes. It's definitely not that. The consistency is really easy to blend out and it's so affordable, you guys. This is the cheapest, best concealer in the drugstore. So if you don't want to pay the, I don't know how much this costs right about now. I think it's probably like $8-9. If you don't want to pay the money for this one, get this one because it does an awesome job as well. This one is more full coverage than the Maybelline one, but these two are bomb.com. And then moving on to what I used to set under my eyes, I would have to say the Wet n Wild contouring palette. I have it in Caramel Toffee. I definitely like this banana shade right here because it is so pretty under the eyes. It's really finely milled and it doesn't leave like that like yellow cast under your eyes. So definitely get this palette. I think you would like it. It's super inexpensive, and if you're like fair skin tone or if you're lighter than me, you could definitely use this bronzer as well. For me, it doesn't work because I'm dark skinned, but I think as far as I could go to, you will love the banana shade. And of course, if you're lighter than me, you can definitely use this to contour as well. So it's pretty much a 2-in-1. Now, as far as my option to contour that would fit me perfectly, it would have to be the NYX Cheek and Contour Duo Palette. I love this contour shade. It is dark enough to where it will show up my skin tone, but not make me look muddy at all. Here is what it looks like blended out. I did use it to contour today, and again, I just love this contour shade. It is so easy to blend out and it's not too muddy either against my skin. So definitely have to say NYX would be my go-to for contouring. And then I want to throw in this one product. I just started to color correct, so I love the LA Girl Pro Conceal color correcting shade. I think it's the best one in a drugstore because again, it's just an awesome formulation. Like their concealer, it is super easy to blend out and it's not too bright or pigmentation to where it's gonna like show through under your foundation. So I love this to color correct with as far as a drugstore option. Moving on to blushes, I have actually three blush options because there are really good blush options in the drugstore. So my first one has to be the e.l.f. blush palette, mainly their quad palettes. You guys, this thing is so pigmented and amazing. Look at that. That thing is so pigmented and amazing. This one is called dark. They do have one that's called light. So if you're like lighter than me or fair skin tone, do the light one. But again, if you're more so around my skin tone, get the dark one. You do get 4 blush options, and this is so expensive for a drugstore option. My next pick would have to be Wet n Wild. I do love their blushes. I think their blushes are really pigmented. They're super inexpensive, and they do have good color choices to choose from. And then my last blush option would have to be by Black Radiance. I love their baked blushes. These are so pigmented and they're inexpensive as well. You can get it from Walmart or CVS, but they do have some pretty blush shades. Here's another one. Again, so pretty and so pigmented. Let me swatch that one for you. Look at that. Insane, insane. Alright, for face primer, I would have to say the Maybelline Baby Skin Face Primer. This one is an instant pore eraser. Now, I don't have issues with large pores, but I like it because it's a silicone consistency. That's just pretty much my preference. Now, if you have like issues with pores, this will definitely probably help you out. And again, it's a silicone consistency, so I love this one. And then for highlighters, I have 2 options with me. The first one is by Makeup Revolution, is their baked highlighter. This one is in Golden Lights. I just love this highlighter. If I can get it open so I can show you what it looks like. Here is what that product looks like. This thing is insane for a highlight. Like, look at that. That thing will have you like shining 5 miles away. But they have really good highlighters. Again, it's super inexpensive. It's not chunky. It's not too like glittery to where it looks ridiculously awkward on your face. It's just a really good pigmentation across the board. And then my next one would have to be Wet n Wild. They have really good highlighters. You do get a lot of product in here. I will have to say with this one, you have to definitely build the consistency up. And again, like, you may have to go over it with a damp beauty blender to get a more intense highlight. It's not as intense as this one, but it's a really pretty subtle highlight against your skin. And then I think all I have left is lip products. My go-to like liquid lipstick would have to be Milani. I love their more matte lip creams. It's not a true liquid lipstick, but it's the best one in the drugstore. So I have to say, try theirs. If you want to try like a liquid lipstick drugstore option, try theirs. For lip glosses, I would have to say definitely NYX. Their butter glosses are amazing. I do have more in my collection than just this, but again, their butter glosses are so pigmented. They're inexpensive, and the formulation is amazing. It feels really comfortable on the lips. It's not sticky at all, so love their lip glosses. And then for lipsticks, hands down, Milani lip products. Their lipsticks are so creamy, they're pigmented, they're moisturizing, they have a great color selection, and I just love the packaging. So yes, you guys, that's pretty much my go-to options for the drugstore. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.